Hello, Algebra 2. Happy Tuesday, May 11th. In 8 days, your Triad number 6 digital workbook, notes, and homework are due on May 19th. That's in just 8 more days. So today we're going to do Notes 54, solving basic logarithmic equations. Your essential question at the top of the page is, what are the steps to solve a logarithmic equation? And by the end of this video, you should be able to say that you can rewrite a logarithmic equation into exponential form to solve the log equation. There's 5 problems on the last slide of this presentation for you to do for homework tonight. Okay, so if you can just listen for a minute. Let me pick up a pen. Okay, so many log equations can be solved by just rewriting them as exponential equations. So remember, when we loop it, that's what we mean to rewrite a log into exponential form. B to the x is equal to n. Okay, so take a minute to write down these steps. Hit pause on your video. So your steps are to rewrite the log. You can just write the word log if you want to above there. You don't have to write out logarithmic. Okay, rewrite the log equation into exponential form. Convert or calculate the exponent. And then just solve for x like we always do in algebra, just inverse procedures, okay? So hit pause here so you can write those steps down. Those need to be on your notes. Okay, please write down those two examples. So write down the 2 examples. You do not have to write what's in pink and yellow and pink there. Those are just the steps I wrote to help us. Hit pause for a minute while you write down those 2 examples. Okay, so we're going to do step number 1, write in exponential form. So we're going to loop it. 5 to the second equals that. 5 to the second equals x. Then we're just going to convert the exponent. Well, 5 to the second is 25. And then solve for x. Well, it is. We're just going to write it the proper way from how we read it. There you go. So the answer is x is equal to 25. Okay, so we're going to loop the next one, write it in exponential form. 3 to the third equals 9x. We are now going to convert the exponent. So 3 to the third is 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. Now we're going to solve for x. We're going to divide both sides by 9. So 27 divided by 9 is 3. And then just write our answer properly. X is equal to 3. Hit pause if you need a moment. Okay, please write down these 2 examples. I need you to hit pause. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and loop it. 6 to the second equals x minus 10. We're going to convert the exponent first. 6 to the second is 36 equals x minus 10. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to solve for x, so we need to add 10 to both sides. 36 plus 10 is 46, and then just write our answer properly. And we solve the log equation. That's all we have to do. Okay, let's do the next one. 4 to the third equals x plus 34. The next step is to convert the exponent, 4 to the third. Hopefully you know what that is. Otherwise, use your chart. It's right on your chart. It's 64. The next step we have to do is to solve for x. So we're going to subtract 34 to both sides. So our x is equal to, oops, let me just erase that. 64 minus 34 is 30. So our answer is x equals 30. Okay, two more. They're just getting a little bit more, there's a little bit more steps to solve. So we're going to do two more. If you need a minute, please hit pause while you finish this page. Okay, take a minute to write down example 5 and 6. Okay, here we go. Hit pause if you still need a moment. Okay, first step is to loop it. 2 to the third equals 3x minus 7. The next step is to convert 2 to the third. Hopefully you have that memorized by now. 2 to the third equals 8. Remember that video, the smell of 8? Okay, we converted 2 to the third. Now we're going to solve for x, so we have to add 7 to both sides. 8 plus 7 is 15 is equal to, the 7's cancel, 3x. Now we have to divide both sides by 3. So our answer is x equals 5. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay, one more. Loop it. 4 to the second equals that. 4 to the second, 4 squared is 16. Now we need to solve for x. So we're going to subtract 12. 16 minus 12 is 4. Okay, the answer is not 2. Don't think the answer is 2. It's not. 8 times what gives 4? 8 times what gives 4? Over here, 3 times what gave 15? 5, right? So follow your rules. The answer here is not 2. I get that a lot of times from the students. If you divide by 8, 4 over 8 is a fraction. It can be divided tops and bottoms by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 4/8 reduced is 1/2, not 2. Be careful on that, okay? That's a fraction. All right. So there we go. We're going to move on to your homework on the next slide. So there's 5 problems right here. Hit pause. Copy those down. Show your work. Box your final answers. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, you guys. Hit pause.